You are now tuned into the Ecosystem Review, only on Alephium.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. This is episode number 6 of Ecosystem Review with me, your host Pepper. Thank you for coming back if this is not your first time, and massive welcome if this is your first time. Let's start with some good news. So the good news is, as you probably saw last Friday, the external bridge audit is now complete. They've done all that. Perhaps it took a bit longer than we'd hoped and that you'd hope. Realistically, what we can say about that is that they were doing a very thorough job, which is very important because we don't want something like this to ever happen again. So we want to say a really big thanks to the auditors for these reviews and audits, for helping with the entire process, making sure that the bridge goes up better and stronger, harder than ever before. Now, we also mentioned on Friday that the bridge audit will be published in due course. There are some things we need to do on our side before that can happen, so thank you for your patience. We do really appreciate that. Also, you're probably waiting for the post-mortem. We decided that it was better to be able to tell the whole story, the exploit from end to end, and obviously we can't do that until the bridge has been relaunched, so you can expect the post-mortem after the bridge has been relaunched. Some of you probably wondering now, when will the bridge relaunch? Well, you may have seen there was a little note in Friday's dev update that said it could take a couple of weeks. When will it launch exactly? That, of course, is the $1,000,000 question right now, the million alpha question. I don't have an exact answer for you. I know pretty much as you do, which is that we are working on it and that there are ongoing efforts to organize the guardians who we need to work with them to kind of get things live again. So the pieces of the puzzle to relaunch the bridge, they're all there, they're all coming together. Now it's just a case of kind of assembling them, and that's not as easy as it may seem. It's not like flicking a light switch and turning the lights back on. It takes a little bit more than that. It's a big coordinated effort on our side. I really do want to say thank you so much for your patience and for your kindness. You could have easily turned on us, you could have easily blamed us, you could have lashed out, and you didn't. I really didn't see much of that. 99% of you have had our back throughout this whole process because we're victims of it too. You know that. I just thought I'd give you some more context, because where better to start with an ecosystem review than reviewing the one piece of the ecosystem that you care most about right now. Okay, next up, while the bridge has been down, our devs have been hard at work making swathes of improvements to the wallets and the Explorer. So here's a couple of posts. Let's put it here. You can have a look. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of bug fixes, so it's not all improvements. Some of it, I mean, those are improvements, let's face it, but they've been looking for issues to fix to improve the UX and UI. So you know, a bunch of really good changes here, improvements, and performance changes as well, because we want everything to be faster and smoother. And as for the Explorer, at explorer.alephium.org, you can see there were not just one but 2 rounds of updates and improvements, which is fantastic. So kudos to the backend team who were working on that. You know, it's important that while the bridge was down and we couldn't launch PalFi, that we basically, you know, went and looked around the ecosystem to find areas, opportunities to improve stuff, because PalFi is basically ready. PalFi has been sat ready for a while now. I want to just put another post up here. It was, I think, the biggest dev update I've done in my almost 1 year at Alephium. I'm close to my anniversary. This was a massive dev update, so I can see, you can see, the devs are doing loads of stuff before relaunching the bridge. I want to give a shout out to YY, who runs Alphaland. She's made so many tweaks and changes here. That's so many there. So if you haven't been to Alphaland recently, please go and have a look, because it's become really such an awesome ecosystem hub. I love it. I think it's a wonderful asset to Alephium. It's come along so much in the last, 6-7 months. I don't know who remembers what it was like before. It was still good then. I think it's quite incredible now, especially with all the bounties, etc. Okay, and what about columns? Well, I haven't had any contributions recently from builders in the ecosystem or from my colleagues, so I've been trying to put out roughly one column per week for you guys to read if you care to. Some people love a short one-liner tweet, some people love to sink their teeth into something much longer. I am also in the latter category. My first column was one about stablecoins, and I put my little cypherpunk hat on and kind of asked the question of what do cypherpunks make of stablecoins? Did they envision crypto being optimized for the dollar? As for the second column, you may have seen I made a nice little video card for the featured image. It was decentralization is not binary. Recently I changed my opinion on this, and that's why I wrote about it. I think it's good to update your knowledge and opinions and not be stubborn and fixed on certain ideologies. In the past, I thought decentralization is a yes-no question. You either are or aren't decentralized. Over time, I think I've matured on this position because I came to realize that decentralization means something different to different people, and that in itself creates ambiguity. Marketers like myself have one meaning for it, devs have another, but I think there are different ways to quantify and qualify decentralization, and I guess that was the point of the piece. Now, I will be honest, it hasn't been the busiest period for Alephium ecosystem because the bridge has been down. Everything comes back to that, doesn't it? Now, I really sympathize with the devs and their users because I know for a fact that there are several Alephium dApps and their teams that have been waiting for the bridge relaunch and for PowerFi before they ship certain changes or go on to mainnet. But it won't be long now. Let me go through what has been built over the last 3 weeks, I think, since my last video. First up, we have Do. Do launched, I put it here, Do launched a perp trading platform on testnet. You can go and have a look at that now. And they also launched the first AI-powered DEX on Alephium. Kudos to Do. Do have been building so much this year. Next, we have Alf Scoundrel, which was built by Diomark. There's a couple of updates from this one. The first one is about the room multipliers update. Rooms now score poker-style bonuses, like pairs, flush, full house, these kinds of things. They multiply the rooms as you play them, which is a really interesting twist on the game. He's really brought some cool stuff to it. He's put it on chain. There's a really good prize pot. Somebody won over 1,000, I think that 1,300 Alf the other day. Kudos to Diomark for building this and modernizing it, because essentially it's a one-player card game like Solitaire, and what he's done is make it digital and modern and anyway, brilliant work. Recently Maud was on an X space with Change Now and Sonic, and that was a great piece of content. The X space is now down. It has been rugged. When I published the last episode, it was live and you could go listen to it. I don't know what goes on with the X spaces. Come on, Elon, Nikita, sort it out. Change Now went and wrote a really interesting blog recapping that, so you can go and read that full blog that kind of pieces together what they talked about in that X space, and you may find that it's an enjoyable read and that you learn something. Another kind of collaboration we've done is with Altcoins France. They're running a summer trading contest. We've given them some of our limited edition Alephium 1-key hardware wallets to dish out as prizes. Those wallets are valuable and really good tech. I have one myself. We think that the winners will be pleasantly surprised with what they get. Next, Alephium doing what Alephium does. They're so consistent, very, very consistent. You can always rely on Alephium to just keep on going and pushing forward, so good job. I put a poll out on X. It was a little question I kind of popped into my head the other day, last week. I said, is cryptography the best neutral law humans have created? Well, you guys answered. Here are the results. make of it what you will. Next, this very nice post from Ralph Studio, a little encouragement and CTA and thank you to people for using their platform. Go and see if you can build something. I know a lot of you have ideas, but you feel like you don't have necessarily the tech know-how, the competence in that department to build, but trust me, you do. You really do. If I can do it, so can you. Oh, and I want to shout out Coinstancy. You probably know them as one of our liquidity partners with ourselves, with links, PalFi, etc. They have been busy improving their apps UI, UX, especially the client dashboard. As you can see, they posted about it on X. Looking very nice. I think it's super clean, so kudos to them. And the final thing, I just want to quickly revert back to when I mentioned on Ralph Studio that if you think you don't have the skills to build something on Alephium, you really do. Let's finish with this post. Put this together with YY. We're basically making the point that anyone can build on Alephium. AI is here to help you. You can come and build. Anyone can build. Alephium is open to build on, and you can go and do it yourself. It's all right here. This is a guide to all of the AI tools. Your AI can put its hand around your shoulder and help you build. Can grab the tools together and smash their way into a brand new dApp or something else. That's it for this week. I'm sorry if the light kept changing there. I am in the middle of nowhere, eastern Thailand, on a road trip. It's incredible. The Wi-Fi is not incredible. It's dreadful. This is going to be hours of trying to upload this video with my personal hotspot. If you're watching this, it eventually worked, but I'm sure I sat here for hours dwindling my thumbs. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I will see you next week for Alephium Aware, and I'll see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of Ecosystem Review. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There'll be the news we've all been waiting for. Wow, that's an interesting insect. Right, I'm gonna go. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.